Good morning, Beau. Good morning. Well, it's Sunday morning coming down 8 February 2026. It's a little bit after 6 a.m. in the morning, and the climate is 42 degrees Fahrenheit. We're out here with Beau this morning, just starting out on our poop walk, and we're on the trail of Rudy. We didn't see Rudy yesterday, so it's going to be pretty fun for Beau to go ahead and see Rudy this morning. The time for the record is 6:13 a.m. I hadn't checked it. I knew approximately what time it was. Okay, Beau's acting a little strange. Oh, I saw one light yonder, plus a green light. That'd be Rudy's light up collar. Now I can't see either lights, but I know I've seen what I've seen. And so Beau's probably likely already smelled Rudy. Now we just got to catch up to him. Okay, it looks like Beau's made contact with Rudy and his handlers. Yeah. Hi, Rudy. Good morning. How's it going? Yeah, it's always good to see Rudy in the morning.
I'll split it. He's smart.
Okay, preliminary snack time is complete. There'll likely be more snacks on this walk. We also got to think about watering these dogs. Oops. Here's the water break in progress. Looks like Beau woke up on the right side of the bed this morning. She's been awful peaceful in terms of Rudy. That's good. He's not gonna get beat up this morning like he normally does. We're always quite concerned about that. My assessment of this walk so far is that it's been pretty uneventful, but it's good to get Beau out here first thing in the morning. Don't do it, Beau. She's gonna go down and look at the old carcass. There's an old deer hide and bones down there. Every dog in the neighborhood checks it out. It's not gonna do no harm. It's so far gone. However, there could be something else lurking in the brush. Huh. Yeah, she's rolling in it. Yeah. Come on, Beau, let's go. There are 2 rabbits right there on the trail. Never seen such a thing out here. It's a good thing Simba's not here this morning, for sure. That was the most exciting thing of the morning walk so far. I think I got him on the video, I don't know. There were 2 large rabbits moving fast. Rudy's just on their trail, it looks like, on their scent, I guess. I should go up here and examine Rudy to see if he's okay. It turns out Beau did wake up on the wrong side of the bed. I was wrong about that earlier. You okay, Rudy? Yeah. Well, the viewers from home probably have recognized this by now, but it just occurred to me, I don't recall Beau pooping yet. So either I missed it, or all the pooping she did yesterday evacuated her bowels enough that she doesn't have to poop now, but that's not right. How could I have missed it? This is not good. You always need to track your animals' poops as a way to monitor their health and happiness. And Edna, the poop fairy, is not going to be none too happy if I can't locate a poop for her this morning. Whoa. That's Riley. I thought it was a little baby coyote at first. Holy cow. Go easy, Beau. That shadow we figured there is Riley's handler. He's a Californian that lives out here. At least he has the sense to live with a little dog. It is kind of sad, but the two larger dogs are saying hello. Well, Rudy and I are the advanced party here, as you can see. I'm gonna walk up to Beau's normal first poop of the day poop spot and see if I can find anything fresh and characteristic of Beau's bowel movement. I will be able to recognize it pretty good if it's out here. For the record, I did pick up another dog's poop yesterday up on Badger Mountain because it was fresh and it was right next to one of Beau's poops. But normally, I'm not going to go ahead and pick up other dog poop because it encourages bad behavior on the dog owners. However, I do not want to leave Beau's poop down here. In this general area, there's a lot of other poop usually. So we're looking for something fresh and ample. None of those are characteristic of Beau. And Rudy's wondering what the hell I'm doing, it looks like, yeah. All right, here's something right here. No, it's a rock. Shoot. Yeah, I usually keep track of Beau visually. I didn't see her stop and do one. So this is not optimal. Not at all. Can't have a dog with essentially a ticking poop time bomb in her bowels. Well, we're back home now, obviously. We did stop by the rancid meat store and got one more semi-rancid beef rib and a pack of this nameless beef. And then this is the rancid beef ribs. You can see how the color changed from last week. So I'm gonna put a smoke on these. We're gonna put that in a crock pot. We're gonna crock this immediately. And we're gonna crock it in $13 beer. It's gonna be delicious later on, but I gotta get the smokers on. And I'm just gonna use the smoker basically to render some of the fat and to put a nice smoky flavor on it that Beau's gonna enjoy this evening. I might have to put her back to bed. Yeah, she's moving quite slow. Huh. Well, the power nap's over. It wasn't really necessary, truth be told, but it was worth it. 41 minutes. That's like the perfect duration for a power nap. Beau generally needs a little bit longer, though. Because she's a dog. I think that's enough smoke for sure. Let's get them off. Good job, Beau. About to take her on a quick road trip, but I want to make sure she took care of her business. I don't know if all this meat's going to fit. Anyways. I'm not sure which way to go. It's only marked right or left. We're gonna go right. Go on, get out of here. Go on. Look who's standing at the door to greet me. That's Beau. The fitness journey is complete. I'm 15% to my annual fitness goal. Beau, that is an indoor toy. I know you want to take that outside. Let's just go on without it. Come on now. Move your butt. Come on. Seriously? Oh, this dog. It's probably the most willful dog in town. Well, the time now is 12:26. I kind of had to jigger some things around a little bit to get the taters in there. I deboned the bones, but left the bones in. I'm not sure if this will be done by dinner time. This is some of the from the deboning process. I was going to go ahead and enjoy that. So we'll check back in about 4 to 5 hours and see if them taters get cooked. If not, we'll just run it all night and just have a grilled cheese sandwich or something for dinner. It sounds not too good. Got all that meat. I got nothing, Beau.
You ready? Are you ready? Good job, buddy.
Well, it's dinner time now. It's 5 p.m. on the dot. We got to get this dinner going. I've got to be in bed in about 3.5 hours. I took a lot of plateware, a lot of tools, but I managed to separate the 3 main ingredients from this crock. I got Beau's dinner prep there. She's going to have the rib portion, not the rancid chopped meat portion, because that's intermixed with the onions. I don't want to give her onions. None of this is seasoned yet, so there's no salt, even though dogs need salt, I'm sure. How was that? So obviously tender. A lot of the fat had been rendered. Some of it didn't. That's onion. Some of it has not been. But it's a good mix of fat, protein, kibble, and medicine for Beau. And a lot of beef. Now you can see there she's eating with a high degree of gusto. That's kind of what you want out of golden retriever, a good appetite. Well, you're going to get that with all golden retrievers. They are in a constant state of starvation. Yeah, I'm just marveling at the massive meat we got produced. I'll give Beau a little bit more. Give her. This is a really good piece. There's a lot of fatty nutrition on there. Oh, okay. Well, just so my mom knows I'm eating well, I made a meat and potato burrito, and then this couldn't quite fit this portion in. So go ahead and give that to Beau. And yeah, that's about it. Nice job, Beau. Well, another day is about to be in the books. And it's looking like we're getting a little bit of climate. It's going to be a wet final walk for Beau this evening. Good morning, Beau. Good morning. Well, it's Monday morning, 9 February 2026. The time is 6:10 a.m. and the climate is 38 degrees Fahrenheit. Kind of a cold snap, actually. We're out here with Beau this morning, just starting the morning poop walk. Now the concern is yesterday there were no documented poops. And so we got to pay close attention to Beau this morning and see how her bowels are doing. You can see that other light there. I don't think that's Rudy's handlers. I think that's Ryan and Supra. It'd be interesting. Supra's a black lab, so we wouldn't necessarily see her in the dark. Now I'm looking at Beau to see if she stops. Yeah. Okay, she's pooping. That's really good news. I'm not finding the poop. Beau's about to run off on me. Turns out it is Rudy. I think they're visiting the California encampment for whatever reason, but here it is. No, that's the same rock as yesterday. That's not fresh. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find this poop. We'll have to just pick one on the way back, I guess. Come on, Beau. I found it. No, that is Supra. he's got that green light up collar, so I thought it was Rudy. That makes more sense. Hey, Super, what's happening? Good morning. Good morning. I forgot to mention to Ryan about the 2 rabbits that we seen out here yesterday. He would have been excited for that, for Supra, for sure. Bo, 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 bo. Hold up, Bo, Bo, Bo. That's a coyote. Go on, get out of here. Go on. Yeah, I thought maybe it was a rabbit at first, but a rabbit wouldn't turn back and look at us. Oh my gosh. Got Bo on a leash. Let's do this, Bo, until we get to Rudy. Yeah, I wonder why Bo wasn't barking, and I didn't hear anything out of the suspected coyote. I don't think it was a rabbit. I don't know if I got any of that on the camera. Yeah, this is the good season, but now we have to come out here so dang early to see Rudy. I am looking forward to the daylight that the bad season will give us, longer days and such. Hold up, Bo. I want to make sure we're not being pursued. Well, here comes Rudy and his handlers. And there goes Bo, making her move. Hey, Rudy. Good morning. Yeah, it's always good to see Rudy in the morning, especially when there's danger out here with the animals. Rudy has been known in the past to tussle with coyotes. There she is. All right. That's a rabbit. Hey guys, there's a rabbit right up here. Another one. Seriously. At least I know it's not a coyote. I think maybe with the climate change, it must be rabbit season. All right, come on. All right, we're just exiting the wood section of the walk, and the day's about to break on us. Should give us a better look here at the terrain and if there are any animals. I don't know if I still think that was a coyote because I didn't hear any barking or yelping. It could have been a skunk. I didn't smell any skunking. I just don't think it was a rabbit, though. We've seen 3 rabbits in the last 2 days out here. I'll have to review the footage. But I don't know if it's going to be conclusive. It's the exact area we've seen the 2 rabbits yesterday. Come on, Beau, let's go. I've been scanning the area for coyotes. There's a gentleman there by the river. We haven't seen any coyotes. I did speak with Ryan, who's a rabbit expert because Supra hunts rabbits. And he said that would be unusual behavior for a rabbit to turn around and look back at you or Beau. So we're now kind of convinced it's a coyote. Nature is not the place to take your dog. It's too cruel, but I guess. Oh, there's Beau's poop bag. I got to gift this to the poop fairy, Edna. Enjoy.
One, huh?
Just one. Oh, we're back at the coal face. Time is 7:48. And climate is 37 degrees Fahrenheit. And a bit breezy. Load up. It's quitting time. Not a whole lot of action today. I've been at the grindstone. But now it's quitting time. Past quitting time. Come on, Beau. Gonna load the dog up. Get the hell out of here.
That's probably good. You know when people are coming and going.
Okay. Okay, quiet, quiet, quiet.
Hi, oh, you good doggy.
Hey, Joy, what's happening?
Are you excited?
She's looking for Beau, yeah. We was across the street, me and Tyler, moving a dresser down into the basement for Jean. Yeah, Beau can probably smell Joy on me. We had a nice quick visit with Joy We don't like doing any visits on Monday, that's for sure though. Mondays is a day to get on the couch. You're not taking that outside. Seriously. Let's get on the couch. Okay, take it out for 1 minute.
Good catch. That was amazing. Good job. You want to do it again? Ah!
What this is supposed to look like, all right? You get down, rock your hands up under this tick, get your back nice and straight, just lift it up, right? Breathe out. Breathe out when you lift it. Wrap your arms around. We're going to thrust from the hips to get over this yoke.
Good morning, Beau. Good morning. Well, we're back at the coal face. The time is 6:30 a.m. and the climate is 31 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, it's Tuesday. I think it's the 10th. Should look that up. It's Tuesday, let's call it the 10th. 10 February 2026. It's 7:02 a.m. and the climate is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna take Beau up the street here for a work walk. There's already a car coming on the road. Hold up, Beau. Well, the goal this morning, and the goal is just happening actually. We're just out here to poop the dog. Yeah, the first poop of the day is in the bag. Now, I didn't look at the climate before I left the house. I didn't realize it was going to be this much changed from yesterday. I'm only wearing a single layer of wool socks, protecting my toe tips, and so I'm gonna have to monitor the necrotic toe tip on my right foot. I cannot get any further frostbite damage. Can't take that risk. Don't do it, Beau. Don't do it, Beau. Yeah, this is just about the optimum climate if you have a golden retriever. It's really 32 degrees or below is where they like to be out here in nature, for sure. Just checking for coyotes. There's something out there that Beau is looking at. Uh, we reached the turnaround spot, so now we got to do this all over again, but backwards. Back to work, to the grindstone for Beau. Seriously, Beau, you could do better than that. That big stick right there. Rudy would have been all over that. For sure. Now, I'll give you an update on my toe tips. They're fine. We've been moving at a fairly rapid pace, trying to keep the circulation into the extremities. Fingertips, not really doing that well, but I've been alternating one hand in my pocket, every other hand for a period of time each. And also the hazard isn't that high because I can examine my fingertips on an hourly basis if need be to see if there's any frostbite. It's the toe tips that are the concern this year for whatever reason. I actually knew she could do better. That's a nice job, Beau. He just tore that asunder from the bush there like a Rudy would do, like he did the other day. A lot of pride, Beau. Not talking about that pride you get out of California neither. That legitimate pride.
What do you got? How'd you get all those? Simba, don't go, Simba, those don't go outside. Those don't go outside, Simba. You get one, Chase, go ahead.
A lot
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those days. There you are. Yes, you go.
Pretty slow motion, really. Well, it's quitting time now. I'm gonna load Beau up and take her home, I guess. I'm gonna do it all again tomorrow. Yeah, I think she had a pretty good work day. Well, we're back home now. I got to do some preliminary cleaning of a couple tabletop surfaces. I vowed never to have this one filled with junk, and you can see how bad it's gotten. So this is going to require me to open up my last Christmas present, which I was going to save for a later date. It appears to be a really nice zip Thneed. I'm going to enjoy this. I like full zippers this year. Last year I was doing buttons. It's actually quite nice. And then I also noted this is a card of some sort, or maybe something's in there. It's from my mom's. I'll open that in a sec. But we really got to get rid of some of this table debris. So we're going to start working on that now. It's about 5 minutes of work. Well, looks like my mom gave me some beer money. I'm going to clip that right here to the fridge. My friend John is coming to town in a couple days. I can't get that clipped. And so we'll go ahead and spend that during that visit. Nicely done, Beau. Well, come on up, Beau. Come on. Well, good morning, Beau. Good morning. Well, it's Wednesday, February 2026, 6:15 a.m. and the climate is 29 degrees Fahrenheit and changing. We're out here at Beau this morning, just starting the morning poop walk. We have a certain degree of trepidation because of the coyote that we seen 2 days ago. So I might actually put Beau on a leash when we make that first turn at Coyote Corner. We have a little more light out here, partial moon, and also there's no clouds, so we're going to get some residual earlier light. But as we go forward day by day, the days are getting longer and hotter. There's a bird. Okay, the first poop of the day is in progress. The first poop of the day is in the bag. I'll give you an update on my toe tips. I'm wearing double wool socks, which makes my walking shoes a bit tight. But we have to protect these toe tips in this climate emergency morning. They're the only toe tips I have. And you just gotta be mindful. I can't believe there is a coyote. I didn't have the camera out. He come across, he's right there and I seen him. He moved across there. So this is not a good place. I got Beau on the leash. I cannot believe he's actually right. Oh, Beau, stop! Okay, I tightened up Beau's collar. Hey, Beau, seriously. Son of a bitch coyote. There he is. Get out of here! Go on! I see two lights, so I can't, or you can see his eyeballs. Not anymore, but right there, center of frame. Come on, Beau. Let's get out of here. Find Rudy. I wonder where Rudy is. There's a rabbit right in front of us. Beau's probably gonna run after. Yeah. He's back here, Beau. I heard him. The only place they could be is right ahead. Yeah, I see one light. Yeah. All right. The rabbits are plentiful out here this morning, this week. It's very strange times. I feel like there's something we're doing wrong with motor fuels taxes. And to have all this explosion of wildlife out here in nature. It's either not enough tax or too much. I'm not sure what the science says, but it's settled here in California style state of Washington. Now it's interesting, I read earlier this week that the federal government is going to unilaterally declare carbon dioxide plant food instead of a endangering pollutant. Of course, it was unilaterally decided to be such back in 2009. That was constitutional then. It's not going to be constitutional now. It's my guess. There's Rudy. Hey, Rudy, good morning. Good morning. Want some water? Oh, interesting. We're gonna do the loop here. It's kind of a clockwise loop down the cycle path. We haven't done it in months since Rudy rolled in the dead animal, but we're probably gonna put him on a leash for that second corner. This way we'll avoid the coyote. It's always good to see Rudy in the morning. He's got himself a nice stick. I lost track of Beau. She's already up on the path for whatever reason. Okay, we made the turn. Now the hazards are cyclists, dead animals that these two can roll in. It's actually a little bit longer doing this loop, I think. Is that right? It's either a little longer or a little shorter. Now I can't remember. Seriously? Beau, come on back. First cyclist. I think that's the area where the dead animal was some months ago. We're hoping it's been cleared out of here by nature as the cruel mistress, meaning coyotes. Just gonna keep these two on the path. But off the highway, there are two holes here in the fence for migrant crossings. Remember last year or 2 years ago, Rudy went up on the highway and had to grab him. It was not a good situation. Actually, that's where the animal was. Come on, guys. Move it. Right yonder. Okay, let's go. Pick it up. Come on. There's one migrant crossing there. I think it's a new one. Step back here for Rudy. Don't do it, Beau. I smell something dead in the vicinity. I think that's what Beau is smelling. Another migrant crossing. Yeah, it smells so bad. Yeah, Edna smelt it too. I think we're past that area. There's so many hazards. When you take your dog into nature, it's something you don't really want to do because of the risk. So now we're looking at the coyote corner coming from the other direction. I'm sure there's still coyotes lurking. I think they live in that little tree right there in the middle of the clearing. It's Beau's kind of always scoping it out. Gotta keep these dogs on the path. Rudy's looking for that stick. Beau, get up here. Come on. And now Rudy's got the stick that Beau had discovered. Okay, we're off the bike path. All right, we're back on the main path. I'm hoping that coyote is now tucked away in his bed or den or whatever it is. The walk is winding down. Beau's back with the ladies getting treats. No injuries to either dogs. That's good. I think what that coyote is doing is waiting for Rudy to pass and then lying in wait for Beau, who's a fierce but smaller animal. And probably just a better target for the coyote. I'm not a big fan of pre-dawn walking of the dogs for that reason. You always have to stay extra vigilant in these times. There you go.
That's it.
That's a large coon right here in the neighborhood. I'm back from my fitness journey. 16% of my annual goal has been completed this morning. I'm gonna check on Beau. Looks like she went ahead and took a power nap. Yeah, now I gotta drag her out the bed, take her into work. Well, we're back at the coal face. Time is 9:05. We're 5 minutes behind schedule. Climate's 34 degrees. The gunfire you hear in the background is your tax dollars at work. That's the Hanford Patrol doing their training. I'm taking a little mental health micro break with the dog there. Got to do a quick poop check and maybe throw some balls back. Time is it's about 2:30, I'm guessing. Hard to say. I didn't look at my watch. That's what we're looking for. That's the third poop of the day. It's pooping pretty good. Let's see where she is now. Huh.
Are you ready? Here it comes. Good job, buddy. Good boy.
Well, it's quitting time. Beau's looking for rabbits. It is a little late in the evening, but I don't think the rabbits are out. We should be looking for wolves and coons and such. Rabbits. I've seen a lot of animals this week and we don't like it. Well, I was just taking Beau up the block and I noticed her new indoor toy outdoors. Good morning, Beau. Good morning. Well, we're back at the coalface. The time is 7:21 a.m. The climate is 27 degrees Fahrenheit. We're under a national weather advisory special statement. I didn't actually read the statement, but there's something special about it. I think it's a climate fog situation. We kind of slept in this morning inadvertently. The alarm. Forgot to set my alarm, I guess. So we slept good. We're going to have a delayed morning walk, it looks like. I don't like walking Beau out in coyote country in the dense climate fog. All right, Beau, you ready to start the day? Yeah, she's ready. Well, it's Thursday morning, 12 February 2026. Now it's 7:45 a.m. The climate is 26 degrees Fahrenheit. Beau's been whining under my desk for the last 20 minutes or so, so we're going to take her up the street for a poop walk. Still a little foggy, but it should be okay. I don't anticipate a whole lot of traffic on the road this hour. Don't do it, Beau. Oops. Well, we're still waiting for the first poop of the day. Let me give you a toe tip update. The climate is quite cold, but I had the foresight to double up on the wool socks this morning. I'll keep monitoring them. There's only one problematic toe tip. Slightly necrotic. Does not appear to be getting any worse. I did send Beau down range with that first chuck-it ball earlier. My guess is that's where the first poop of the day is, because normally we'd go ahead and have that by now out here. I'll have to check that when we get back at some time. I set up these little runs for Beau just to make sure she doesn't need to poop. Usually she'll go ahead and run at high speeds a couple times, and that will shake loose her bowels. So I'm just trying to piece the clues together on whether there's a large poop at the test site there where we work. I'm going to say yes, high probability. Oh, looks like there is going to be a poop out here. That's the second poop of the day in the bag. I hear it too, Beau. I think it's some kind of bird. Let's keep moving, come on. We're past the turnaround spot, so we just turned around. It's going to be a busy work day because tomorrow we're taking it off. Yeah, I bought a new shower head for Becky yesterday, and I installed it and started cleaning the master tub, and then I clogged the drain because I was cleaning so good on the grout. So I got to sort that somehow. And also the shower head was ranked on the internet most affordable by Popular Mechanics. $29. It's a kind of a piece of junk. Leaks all over the place. Couldn't get it threaded straight. Used Teflon tape all over. No change. It's also kind of one of those strange shower heads mounted on a hose. It clips in at the top of my shower. The clearance really isn't high enough to make that practical. What suckered me in is there's a function for dog cleaning, but I never cleaned Beau in the tub. So it'll be my second shower head. I started with the replacement shower head, $8 at Ace. That thing never worked none. So I figured I'd upgrade a bit. That's why I don't like doing too much house maintenance or house cleaning. Every time you go and do something like that, you end up breaking something bad or just making a bad situation much worse. Anyways, I'll explain. Becky is John from Spain's wife. They're coming out from Montana tomorrow afternoon for a visit. They usually come once per winter. Becky enjoys a little antiquing with me, and hopefully John and I will do some altitude training. That's a pretty good stick, Beau, seriously. You want to grab it? Too big. Or the dog there is too lazy. Rudy would have been all over that, of course, as you know. Hardly the work clothes of a eminent scientist and professional, which I am, award-winning. I didn't anticipate that the ground here would have been so icy and damp, I guess. It'll slough off. More fly tipping. Beau, you don't need to mess with that tire. Yeah, I've been whistling and yelling for about 5 minutes, looking for the dog. There she is. She has come up. Nicely done, Beau. Not a whole lot of retrieving. Looks like I done screwed up. Threw it in the pit. It's 4 o'clock on the dot and quitting time for me and Beau. So I'm gonna load her up and get her home. We do got some chores to do tonight. But we'll take care of them in due time. The main thing is that we're not working tomorrow, which is going to be incredible to not have to work tomorrow. Yeah, we got Joy over here for a visit. Her request. These dogs. Seriously? Let's find a ball, okay? That's pretty good, Beau. Yeah, she didn't want to get up, really. Nicely done, Beau. Now I got the first chore done. I did a little bit of preliminary investigation on the upstairs master suite tub. Yeah, it's definitely not in a good place. I should never have cleaned it. A couple of other tricks to try after dinner, but I'm gonna have to call my concierge plumber. Hopefully he's available sometime tomorrow. There's a lot of action just then, but I was on the phone with my mom's, which is always nice. I didn't see if Joy... Hey, Joy, you're not... Joy? Seriously? Be right back, Beau. Looks like Joy's gonna take this stick home with her, not the green toy. Such a good dog. Ugh.